And this is the Village Man. For most of you that don't really know about the Village Man is where I discuss everything politics about Nigeria. Everything, when I mean everything, everything about Nigeria. And I take it one at a time. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about Isaac Fayose, his video and what he said about Peter Obi and the subsequent visit Peter Obi made to his house. I want us to get one thing clear. I don't have anything against Fayose. No way, I don't. But there are things you can just wake up one morning and start to do as a supporter of Peter Obi and the obedient movement. We all understood um, where he was coming from. I I understand that, but there is one thing he said that really got me talking when he said that Peter Obi have not visited him and Peter Obi's son did not visit him. Then that kind of got me thinking, visit you, why? Why will Peter Obi visit you? You are not working for Peter Obi. All of us are working for a greater Nigeria. That's why we are doing what we are doing. So Peter will be visiting you. To me, I didn't understand that. Then I started digging. I realized that he lost his wife in Australia. Uh Maybe that's where he's coming from, being somebody that loves Peter Obi so much, and he's doing everything. Even he fought his brother, um, who in the other way is saying that Peter Obi is the right candidate, and the other side saying that it's not yet time for Peter Obi to be the president. I don't understand that, but at the same time, I understand why he said what he said. But having said that, the thing Peter Obi did got me talking too, because there are some things you will do, but the timing may be wrong. The timing may be wrong. Peter Obi did the right thing by visiting him. Yeah, I'm not against that. But the timing was wrong, very, very wrong. And that's why I said I'm going to talk about it. As a village man, when you're a village man, you dig deep and you go inside the villages to get the facts. If we continue to visit people, I'm talking to His Excellency now, to visit people because of what they said and how they said it, will end up losing focus, Mr. Your Excellency. Mr. President, I am talking about Peter Obi, the people's president, that um, not that one. The people's president. What you did is right. To go a condolence visit, to like that's what you're supposed to do. But we should do that in moderation. What I mean moderation is we don't need to wait for anybody to call us out before we visit. We don't need um people to feel like you are supposed to go and prostrate for them because they are working or we are working to see Nigeria to be a greater country in the world. You are just there as somebody who is championing this thing, but many of us are doing the same job. Many of us lost millions in 2023 election. Nobody, me in particular, I didn't call anybody. I didn't report to anybody. I didn't tell anybody anything because I did it from my own pocket. I wasn't doing it for Peter Obi. I wasn't doing it for him. I wasn't doing it for Labour Party. I wasn't doing it for anybody. I believe that I had to contribute my own quota. Even now that I'm still doing it, I am doing it because I believe that Nigeria will be better. I am not doing it for anybody. In fact, if P2B comes to my house that he want to come and visit me, I will ask him, why are you coming to my house? You don't need to come to my house. You don't need to appreciate me. I'm not doing it for anybody to appreciate. Appreciate me for what now? We are making sure that that country works. It's not the time for you to call P2B out and say P2B did not visit you. You were in jail. P2B did not come. This thing happened. P2B did not come. The other one happened. P2B did not come. What time does P2B have to visit everybody? Because one thing happened to you and the other. Do you know how many obedients that are losing parents, children, every day? How many will P2B visit? I am not saying that he shouldn't visit, but I'm saying that calling him out is act of disrespect. It's like you are doing all these things and you are expecting something from him. Maybe a contract after the whole thing don't click now. Maybe a contract or whatever. That's why you are looking at him as he need to compensate you. He need to come and see you because what you are doing, you are working for him. You are not working for Peter Obi. I just want everybody, people that are calling me, if you go to X handles, if you everywhere people are saying Peter Obi did not do this, Peter Obi did not do that. And I also believe that many of them that are doing that are working for APC, and this is just an opportunity for them to misbehave. Yeah, this is an opportunity for them to misbehave, but we shouldn't give them that avenue. That is what I'm saying. We shouldn't give them that avenue for them to start misbehaving, for them to start insulting Peter Obi, for them to start doing all manner of things in the name of Peter Obi didn't do this, Peter Obi didn't do that. We are above that. So I urge everybody who is obedient and intended obedient to be matured, to think Nigeria. You don't need to wait for Peter Obi to visit you for you to do the right thing. All we know that we are following Peter Obi because as he stands now, he's the only candidate that is capable of changing Nigeria. And I believe that I'm not wrong about the whole thing. Millions of Nigerians, Hausa, Yorubas, Igbos, every ethnic group, we know that this man is the only hope we have for now. I'm not saying he's a saint. I'm not saying he's the best in Nigeria. I am saying as it stands today, politically, P2B is the only option. And if you believe that P2B is the only option and you are calling him out, you're saying he didn't visit you, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. I don't think you have the same dream millions of Nigerians have. When you are planning about tomorrow or next, you call it a long-term plan. The plan is not something, there are short ones, there are long term. What we are planning for Nigeria is a long term thing, something that will endure uh, for a very long time. Are you aware that there was a time Nigeria was lending IMF and World Bank money in the 70s, from 71 to 74? Are you aware? Are you aware that these guys that are in leadership today, many of them went to school free of charge. They were even paying them some stipends when they were in school. They were feeding them. These people that went through these processes are the ones that are preventing people from having a very good education, are the ones that are saying that the poor should remain poor. But many of them were poor in those days. I used to listen to Charles Apoki, a man I respect so much. He reels out a whole lot of things, how he went to school with say Tambode or thereabout, with his poor background and everything. And today, many of them are being in the corridors of power and refuse to replicate what they witnessed growing up. That man is very angry when he mentions all those things. You need to listen to Charles Apoki. You need to listen to many people that pass through these corridors, and yet they don't want to replicate that in Nigeria of today. That's what Peter Obi want to change. That is why he's saying that the child of a nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody. Peter Obi also made reference of going to school with the child of his mother's maid. They went to school together. There was no discrimination. That's what Peter Obi is representing. It's not the time for us to call him names. It's not the time for us to call him, he didn't visit us or he visited us. We want a Nigeria that will work for you and I. We want a Nigeria that you and I will be proud of anywhere we are in the world. Many of us can say, okay, I don't want to go to Nigeria again, and nothing will happen. Many of us are citizens of different nations we are in today by the grace of God. We can decide that I am not going to Nigeria. Believe me, nothing will happen. Nobody, people will not even know that I'm no longer coming to Nigeria. Who am I? But we chose to invest our resources and everything in making Nigeria a better place for our kids, in making Nigeria a better place for our great grandchildren, in making Nigeria to work for people that are living in Nigeria today. Because I can afford 3 square meal and at the same time feed other people. What about those guys that are in Nigeria that cannot afford even one? And you see somebody who is using up your resources. Somebody say he want to change the narrative and you are calling him out and saying that he didn't visit you. You can start supporting Tinubu tomorrow. Go ahead. Nobody is begging you. Believe me. Nobody is begging you. Peter Obi can relocate to United Kingdom and start his business. Like he said the politics made him poor, and everybody knows that. So why are you guys bent on talking about Peter Obi didn't visit you? Peter Obi didn't visit. Please, as a village man where I be, that make me the beggar now. Make we fix Nigeria. Peter Obi is just there as the head. It doesn't mean he's the Nigeria. Nigeria is not Peter Obi's company, where you say, I worked for him, he did not pay me. No, Nigeria is not P2B's company. As a matter of fact, we all are shareholders of that country. If you call it company, better, so that we will know that we will not allow that company to fail. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Hyacinth, and this is the Village Man on the Hyacinth Network. May God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.